But food has important effects on all of us, wherever we live and whatever we do. This man has a problem with food. He can't stop eating, and this bad habit might just be killing him. Bad food habits can lead to serious health problems, but is it possible to change our habits? Our appetite for food should be linked to what our bodies need, right? We should eat steak for protein and fruit for vitamins. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. It just doesn't fit in with the way we eat. Just look at the number of obese people in the Western world. No one needs all that saturated fat and sugar. It's different for sumo wrestlers in Japan, where overeating is just part of the training. But then, sumo wrestlers are also highly trained athletes with a strict exercise program. Although they're fat, they're fit. This man eats and does no exercise at all. So what's the reason for his huge appetite? And can anything be done to control his appetite? First of all, we need to know how appetite works. When the stomach's empty, it sends a hormone called ghrelin to the brain, and that makes people hungry. Once we've eaten, nerve cells in the brain find glucose and start to send us a message, letting us know we're full. But controlling these processes could cure one of the Western world's biggest problem, obesity. And some companies are planning to do just that. They plan to produce a simple pill that would make them billions of dollars. The answer might already exist with the Southern African San or Bushman. For thousands of years, these people have used a plant to control their natural appetite during their long hunting trips. By using this plant, they don't get hungry or thirsty. This plant is a desert plant called Hoodia gordini, and it's going to make them very rich indeed. But while the plant controls hunger, it won't necessarily solve all the problems. Appetite is far more complicated than scientists first thought. Physiological, psychological, and sociological factors are all important. It's possible that we'll never understand what appetite is. So how does that help a person if he loves to eat fast food? A visit to a psychiatrist could help. Depressed people usually overeat. And some people may just be born with fewer chemicals in the brain that make them feel good. They could be overeating to keep feeling good. Another serious problem is that some people believe that eating certain types of food may become a bad habit. Foods high in sugar and fat seem to send a message to pleasure centers in the brain. We need food, and the fact that we get pleasure from eating is not really surprising. In the end, the reason why so many of us overeat might just be a result of our evolutionary past. Long ago in the Stone Age, there weren't many foods high in sugar and fat. People had to work hard to find them, but now these foods are everywhere. So perhaps the real problem is that we're living in a space age world with Stone Age genes.